everybody! Yeah. Is everybody happy? Yeah. Good one.
Danny says somebody stopped him. He goes out and buys all these cars and then he's got nowhere to put them. But he's got a lot of them out at the hangar at Bankstown. He's got a boat and about half a dozen cars there as well. But what remains here are pretty rare, some of them. And he does a lot of work for his mate across the road. And he's got a full police car collection. As they came out of the police force, Jimmy bought them, untouched. They left everything in the car. So now he rents the whole fleet out at different times to movie people. He's got one over there now that he's doing some work on, and that's a 351 Ford. And so, yeah, you can't outrun them. Yeah. In those days anyway. Today a Toyota Corolla is there.
I think that's got a police radio in there too, isn't it?
But he bought that old Ram and we put it on the trailer and brought it back. That's got actually it's got a V10 engine in it. It's the Viper engine, yeah. So that's up for a bit of work, as you can see. I personally got my marker on that tractor, on the yellow tractor. So
no one else will
nobody can have that yellow tractor.
That one's mine, the little red 280 SL over there's mine. Danny's happy to swap it for my mate. I'm going for the red Mustang.
Which one do you want?
The red Mustang.
The red one. Okay, dropped off.
Is this workshop area here?
Yes. Yep. Danny also, he does mechanical work, auto electrical work, and his trucking side of the business is all out there. He does a lot of concrete reclamation and what they call slurry. He goes and picks up the slurry from these big concrete supply companies that he takes out. I've been down where he tips it. Bass Hill, I think was one, or Bass something or other. And it's like a moonscape, this place, where they tip all of this slurry. Nothing grows. It's just amazing. You know. So that's his business.
Kerry Trainer. The car's a 65 model Mustang. It came in to have power steering fitted and they sent the wrong parts out from the United States. So they've fitted electric power steering. It's the first one they've done. Yeah. So we've got to wait and see how it goes.
Wow, good on you, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, just in case you might want to know, ladies and gentlemen, again, the loos, Danny said, are around the back. It's old professional habits, I just can't help it.
Inside or outside?
Just round the back, follow the Boris Minor, ladies and gents around the back.
This is Danny's surprise. The surprise part was when they delivered the car. It had 40 k's more on it than it did in the showroom, which was a kilometre away, and it was on the back of a truck. And the tyres were scrubbed out. So Danny sent it back and said, I don't want that, give him the money back. There was an argument, so he got the car back. And on principle's sake, Danny's not going to drive it. So it stayed here since 2011. And it cost a few bob. So I'll show you what it looks like. Look at that inside. 6 litre, 2-door rocket. Brand new.
Brand new, brand spanking.
This is my Ford mainline Star model. I bought it 5 years ago off an old bloke in Canberra. We haven't done a lot to it. We've done a bit of maintenance really to it, but it's as is basically the way we bought it. It's nice to drive, a little bit noisy. That's mostly the exhaust. Bit of an eye turner for the old blokes. Everybody, you know, my age sort of can remember them when they couldn't afford to buy one. I can remember looking at a couple and I thought, no, they're too dear, I'm not going to buy that. And next time when I went and saw one that I liked, it was twice as dear. So Anyway, eventually I bit the bullet, and when I found something like this, I bought it. And I don't use it as much as I'd like, but it's still good to have it in the garage. I walk past it every now and again and have a look, and it just gives you a warm feeling. Yeah. Basically a standard block, it's got an automatic gearbox in it, disc brakes, 9-inch diff, and it's quite nice to drive really. Although the trucks have got a better turning lock than what it has, so but anyway, it's just a nice vehicle.
Good on you. Thanks, Danny.
Okay.
They kept all the moulds, so Germany, when they started reproducing again for the people, they made the same car, the same mould, same car. And then they changed it slightly, and then they went crazy after that.
So that's a 170.
That's the 170B, 170S. That's the diesel version. That's one of the first diesel cars ever produced.